Hi everybody, so I'm going to give you part 1 of my life story so you know more about me. So I was born September 1st in 1996. I was born in Pineville, so I love to say that I'm raised in Charlotte, but I was born in Pineville. It's just a hospital literally 10 minutes outside of Charlotte, so not too different. So the earliest memory I have is touching my mom's stomach when she was pregnant with my brother or sister. So that was pretty cool. I just remember us in an apartment, in the kitchen, and I rubbed my mommy's stomach. And yeah, that's the earliest memory I have. You know that 2-year kind of slump where you forget everything within those 2 years? That is definitely true. So after that, we moved from an apartment to a house, and then when we were in that house, there were like quite a few issues with my parents. When I was 8 years old, they divorced, so that kind of sucked. And even going to school, like, it's really cool how like trauma or something that happens in the house can cause you to forget, because literally my 3rd grade year, I don't remember what was going on. Like, okay. Anyway, so after that, my mom and the siblings, we moved to an apartment. My dad, he stayed at the apartment, and then eventually he moved. So we would visit him like once a week. But yeah, he really loved us though. Like, every time we would go there, he'd be like, anything new has happened? Like, what's going on? And he was highly, highly concerned about making sure we were safe and stuff like that. But on a side note, one time he asked me to make a paper on like loyalty, like loyal to dad. Yeah, it was an interesting paper, and I don't remember ever writing it, but it happened because we got into this manipulation argument. So I love kids. That's why I'm an education major right now. Anyway, I wanted to babysit my little cousins. And in order to babysit my little cousins, my dad needed to be there. And he had already told us that he wanted to take us out somewhere, whether it was the movies or something else. And I said yes. And then he was like, they manipulated you. And da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay. I started crying. But anyway, by the way, I'm dealing with seasonal allergies right now, and literally I don't know how the weather goes from 20 to 30 degrees last week to this week being like 80. So one sec, don't cross it out. Oh gosh. Oh man, this sucks. Tissue needed. Okay. Hand sanitizer, and then I will be back with you guys. Okay, so that is probably within the first decade of my life, about the first 8 years. So during that time, I also joined my home church, Christ Resurrection Church, and that was really cool. The first trip I went on with them was Disney World, and they're all about making sure students have opportunities outside their backyard. So that was pretty cool. So this is part 1 of my life story. Stay tuned for more. Bye. You can press it.